So we're going to be making a CD player using this chunk of wood. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Right, folks, so there is our blank so far. Took a little while to get round, a bit wobbly, things flying everywhere. But that's what happens when you've got wobbly wob. Wobbly wob? Wobbly wobbly wood. So it's got some quite nice features in this, which is quite cool. So you want to see some of this stuff pop out. I know you have no idea how I'm going to be doing this yet. Nor do I. But I guess we'll just wait and see what we'll see, won't we? Right, we need to find some nice, cool, funky looking colours for this weirdness. I'm going to go with some ocean blue and some white. Whitey and creamy. I'm also going to add a little bit of white powder to this. So, had a bit of a disaster. We had a bit of a leak, hence the bag. Bit of a nightmare. I had to refill it back up, and I couldn't get it in a pressure pot because the pressure pot, basically it leaked in the pressure pot, and this is what happened. Yep, so I need a new pressure pot. It was a case of I was going to lose the pressure pot anyway. I couldn't get the project out of the pressure pot. So it was a case of, I tried everything to get it out. I couldn't. So I had to cut open the pressure pot to save the project. Otherwise, the project was gone, and so was the pot. So I kind of thought, well, I need to save one of them. And the only one I could save was the project. So I'm waiting for a new pressure pot. So that's why we got a few bubbles. Now let's carry on.
2,000 years later.
Right. This took quite some time to get out of here. But there it is. Out of its casing. You'd have thought that it would have held up in there, you know, it was so hard to get out, but there we go, there we go. Right, so let's get this back on the lathe and make our CD player. Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Right. So finally getting this to round. It's taken a while. It's bumping and jumping all over the place. It's pretty big and pretty chunky. So it's coming together now though, and I think it's gonna look pretty funky.
Latigra.
Now I have got my emblem that I lost, my number 25, Von Hanken. Martin sent me one down, but I can't find it again. So he did make these for me as well. This is a new version. Look at that. Ooh, nice. So I'm going to pop that one in there, and then we're going to finish this base off, and then flip it over. Now, as you've noticed, I've started to try and cut this up because I actually think it's a bit too big for what we're looking to do. So I'm going to chop off the top and chop off the top, basically. We'll use this chunk in another project. Everyone's got loads of CDs hanging around that they don't play anymore, haven't we? Well, now you can stick this by the side of your bed and listen to all your old favourite CDs. Happy days. I think it turned out pretty well. I did have a few mishaps where the resin leaked out into my pressure pot, and unfortunately the pressure pot is now dead. But overall I think it was alright. It turned out pretty well. Got the new Von Hank in there, emblem in there, and yeah, it works pretty well actually. I mean, the speaker's alright. It's not amazing, obviously, but it's alright. So, I'm pretty chuffed actually, and as you know, I don't normally blow my own trumpet. On this occasion, a little toot won't go amiss. Mixed up some really cool resin in this, and unfortunately, because we did have that leak, we did have to do 2 pours, so that's why there's a different colour there. But that's okay, I think that still looks pretty cool. And this turned out really well. The resin is pretty awesome stuff, is entropy. So yeah, I love it. Actually, I think it is pretty good. Got my little wire coming out there, did a little bit of technical wiring. I hope you like it. Definitely a different project, but it's wood turning. Well, I just want to say a massive thank you to today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. If you haven't picked up a VPN yet and still unsure as to whether you need one or not, I've got a cracking deal for you. First of all, Surfshark is totally unlimited. You can use it on as many devices as you like. Happy days. Even on all at the same time. Now, no other VPN allows that. You name it, Surfshark have got it. Apps for Android, iOS, Windows, Macs, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, Linux, and more. These guys have 24/7 support, which is great. And if you're like me that likes somebody there at a snap of a hat, well then you're gonna love Surfshark. These guys offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, no brainer, and they have strictly no logs. That means nobody can know what you're up to online, not even Surfshark. And why should people know what you're doing online? Bit nosy, hey? This is the bit that I love about Surfshark. It's so quick, so fast. Boom, straight in there, you are surfing. You can connect up anywhere in the world, be wherever you want to be, which is great for when you want to go on a holiday and watch stuff on Netflix, let's say. Stuff that you can't normally access when you're in different countries. Check this out. Now, I don't know about you, but I love a bit of Netflix. And if you want to catch up on those series that are only available to you in the UK or US, well now, with Surfshark, you can. Not only this, Surfshark can protect your ID from crime. ID theft is increasingly common these days and pretty scary. But if you use Surfshark and its hack lock system, you can get alerts anytime, anywhere, to any email address if your password has been compromised. Now, just that in itself is a no-brainer. Now, these guys are absolutely awesome. They're giving you 85% off. Now, to grab this offer, all you got to do is head on over to www.surfshark.deals/Nick Zammeti. Setting up a VPN with these guys is simple. Check them out. www.surfshark.deals/Nick Zammeti. Grab your 85% while you can. Having sponsors like this is really great because not only does it help support me and my channel, it also gives you something that you can't get elsewhere. I mean, having that type of discount is pretty cool, huh? Now, I know some of you don't like the sponsorships, but if you look at it as a way of that is helping me, obviously this is my full-time job now, so I need to be able to generate some income to be able to keep pushing content your way. You know, it helps me buy tools and materials and things like that. So, you know, the sponsors are pretty cool to have. And again, like I said to you before, I only choose really good ones. You know, relevant ones for you guys that I think that you will benefit from, or my audience will benefit from. Now, I know it doesn't apply to everyone, and you're more than welcome to skip through those bits. But for those of you that are interested, check them out, because some of these deals are pretty cracking. Well, thanks very much for joining me today, folks. I really do hope that you enjoyed this project, bit of wood turning. I have another wood turning project in the making, actually another 2 more wood turning projects in the making on the go, so look out for those. Please check me out on Instagram. I'm floating around on there. I've got a personal one if you want to see what I actually get up to in my day-to-day life. I put some stories out there and things. and also my Nick Zammeti Instagram as well. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter if you fancy following me there as well. Please check out all my other links below. There's loads of things in there about where I get my music from if you want to use that. Again, if you follow those links, that also helps me out. Where I get the resin from as well, which everyone always asks me, Entropy Resins, really cool stuff. Check them out as well. Well, thanks for joining me, folks. I really do hope that you have a fab, cool, happy weekend, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care.